trying very hard not to say anything about a very odd reaction that happened the other day on a radio podcast over here.
It was the 44-minute mark of BAFTA's film sessions with this year's leading actor nominees that Benedict Cumberbatch couldn't avoid bringing up Sam Elliott bashing Benedict's BAFTA and Oscar-nominated movie The Power of the Dog just 5 days prior.
Did you see Power of the Dog? Did you watch that movie?
Yeah, you want to talk about that piece of
Oh, no. You didn't like that one?
No.
On the WTF podcast with Mark Maron, Sam took issue that it was even fathomable that there could have been possibly two gay men in the American West.
They're all running around in chaps and no shirts. There's all these allusions to homosexuality throughout the fucking movie.
Yeah. I think that's what the movie's about.
And you say, this is the way it was.
This got you, this movie.
So that fucking rubbed me the wrong way, pal.
Beyond that reaction, that sort of denial that anybody could have any other than a heteronormative existence because of what they do for a living or where they're born, there's also a massive intolerance within the world at large towards homosexuality still, towards an acceptance of the other, of any kind of difference, and no more so, I guess, in this prism of conformity, in the sense of what is expected of a man in the sort of the Western archetype mold of masculinity. And so I think to deconstruct that through Phil, to look at that, it's not a history lesson. These people still exist in our world, and whether it's on our doorstep or whether it's down the road or whether it's someone we meet in a bar or a pub or I don't know, in a sport, on the sports field, there is aggression and anger and frustration and an inability to control or know who you are in that moment that causes damage to that person. And as we know far more openly now, as I was saying, damage to others around them.
Benedict was much more calm in his response to Sam than I was. And to those who said I was too mad or too aggressive in my response to Sam, Sam literally said my existence as a gay man was a slap in the face to families. So if someone said that about you, I think you'd be pretty upset. But more importantly, what do you think of Benedict's response to Sam?